Please don't try to eat my butt, you little... Anyone else? You over there? No, he wants to snack the fish, I think. Okay, so he can do that if he wants to. If he really decides that... No, the fishy! He killed the fishy! We have to rescue him, or like what's left of him. Oh god, my foot is itching, can you not? Oh, like, you know, these really bad sudden itches. I don't know why I've been getting those a lot lately whenever I'm recording, whether it's in my eye, elbow, foot, or whatever. My body is just like, yo, you're like trying to focus, get stuff done. What about some itching? So, yeah. What were we even talking about? Oh, what clay? I didn't think that was clay that looked like sand for us. Oh, okay, that was way too much. But it doesn't matter. We'll just grab some dirt too. It's not like we'll be really looking at this pond ever again. Or like a lake. This is not a pond, this is a lake. I call every pond a lake and every lake a pond apparently. Even though I think pond is more like a British word for lake. I don't know how English works. Just in case any of the newer viewers are confused. This is not my native language, okay? I learned English through putting John Dog fanfictions into Google Translate, okay? You cannot expect me to know how to speak this language. Like, I'm happy enough to be as fluent as I am, okay? But that's really funny because I've just acquired apparently quite the American accent over the years, especially when I'm not like totally nervous and constantly messing up. Like I do apparently sound somewhat fluent. I do English. And I had quite a few people thinking I was American, and when I had to hit them with, no, I'm German, I don't know how to speak English, please help. And I don't know, that's just... It's interesting. We're not gonna go down there. Do we have like a little bit more clay around here somewhere? I do want to collect them, but then we're out of backpack space and they look so pretty there. Okay, this actually looks pretty cute zoomed in right now. Me and the screenshots, it never ends. Ooh! Okay, this is looking pretty damn good. Okay, one more lake and then we can go home. And we'll have like another one coming up. Clay? Clay! And one more piece. We're grabbing everything we can, okay? You don't know how much clay we'll need for producing things for Decocraft. Since you need Decocraft for Decocraft stuff. Yes, since you need clay for all the Decocraft stuff. We need to, you know, stock up on that since we're kind of low at the moment anyway. Oh, big clay vein. Stop with the doors. Sir, are you okay? He doesn't sound like he's okay. Also, I hope the game is at like a nice volume right now. I think I'm starting to figure out how to set everything to a level where I'm not constantly paranoid about things being too quiet or too loud, but occasionally the fear still hits, okay? Oh, one piece of clay. And one piece of dirt. Ah, lovely. Half stack already. I love how fast this pickaxe is though. And then we have all like the water enchantments. I wish there would be depth strider in this version. Oh, that would just be the icing on the cake. Also, that's a saying, right? Like, sayings are so interesting to think about, especially as like a non-native speaker. Like, the second you like start to think about the actual word, it's just like, or like sentence, it's just like, well, what the heck is this? Who came up with this? Why are people saying this? why does, you know, like language in itself is like a really, really interesting thing. Very fascinating, but you know, sometimes when I have those moments where I'm like really thinking about language, and then, you know, you have people like, oh, you know, you should study languages, and like actually going to university and stuff like that. Nah, I like them, but not that much. I don't want to hate my life. But, you know, maybe one day in another life I will. Not in this one though, not in this one. In this one we're gonna play Life in the Woods and have way too big projects to ever really complete, but we'll have them anyway. And I think 2 stacks. What? I mean, come on, we're gonna finish this. Like, this wasn't too big, right? Wait, we need to eat. And I need to scratch my face and nose and like everything. It's like so calming right now. Do we have these flowers at home? Smooth aster. Or, I don't know how to pronounce this in English. Do we have a little bit more clay? There's like 1 piece there, but cute little lily pads. No, I think this is it. Is that like a village over there? That's a pink, yeah, a pink cherry blossom biome thingy. You know what I mean? Oh, clay. We'll grab that and then we'll head home. We're just completely ruining all the underwater areas here. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, more clay. Why didn't we see any of that from above? Maybe my eyesight is indeed getting bad. Has to be that darn PC that I'm sitting in front of all the time. It will be eventually. But not yet. I'm acting again as if I had a face cam. I just held my hand up with like a finger and was like, see? Flop, 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 flop. Wonderful. Okay, let's go home, and then we need to smelt all that. That's how you did it, right? You went and smelted that, yeah, and then you colored it in, right? Good. I just wanted to make sure before I like mess it up. Clay. Okay, we really just ignore like half of it. Okay. And then I need to scratch my back. Why is there like a pimple on my back? That hurt. Just me casually suffering while recording. Also, I have like peach juice next to me because, you know, we have to stay hydrated so my voice doesn't die, and this is everyone's reminder to stay hydrated, ideally with water. But, you know, if you're struggling with water, it is okay to drink juice or something. Ideally not soda or energy drinks or alcohol, you know, stay healthy, kids, please. Also, I was like downstairs, I don't know, half an hour ago or so before I started this. Okay, I've almost been recording for half an hour. An hour ago or so, dude, speaking. To like grab some drinks, grab some stuff for the boyfriend. That's when I went and grabbed the peach juice. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get this for when I record. And I just drank like half of it before I even started recording. Yeah, if I wanted to keep going longer, but I was getting a little bit tired because it is almost 4 AM. Yeah, it has been the time lately where I've been falling asleep. It's been taking me like 1 or 2 hours lately to fall asleep. Not fun. And I know that like every time I'm struggling to fall asleep, I'm just like, okay, maybe I should be getting that sleep laboratory appointment to really get everything checked out, because this kind of can't keep going like this. But I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I found one that seems pretty decent, but they don't have an email address to contact them. And of course, yes, occasionally my parents still make phone calls for me, especially when it comes to like medical stuff. But I feel like they don't know enough about my direct problems. And ideally, 20-year-old me should maybe act like an adult and actually call somewhere for once. So it would be best if I would be the one calling them. But I'm very scared to do that. So I'm kind of holding it off because I don't want to call them. Because they're like from, I don't even know what kind of year, and they don't have any kind of email address. And but I don't want to go to one with like worse reviews. So, you know, I'll see how the phone call will go. Actually, I guess maybe it's actually a good thing if you stop acting like a little baby and call yourself when it comes to like, especially stuff where you would be staying like overnight and really, you know, have like those intense checkups and all that stuff. Just to see if like the vibe on the phone hits. I mean, of course, people that handle the phone calls are usually not the one, like the people operating you or doing the scary stuff, you know, but it counts, okay? If the check-in people aren't nice, then the vibes aren't right, okay? If you already get yelled at for calling somewhere, then maybe you should try to find another place. My opinion, okay? The opinion of someone who, like, never calls anywhere. Wonderful. Follow me for more life advice. You know, kids, the amount of really strange life advices I've been giving out lately, that's probably where all the new subscribers have been coming from. They've been hearing all these strange tips and they were like, yep, that sounds like this is going to help me in life. I want to know more, and this is why I've been getting more subscribers. I figured out the mystery. Finally. Oh, looks like we've been here before. Oh, we need the shears back down here. Pretty flowers. Okay, let me sit up, because for some reason I keep sinking down. Is that? I thought I just saw clay. I did see clay. Okay, we're not gonna go over there for 4 pieces. Hydrangeas! Pretty. Keep. Meh. Wonderful, wonderful. They're so pretty. I like them, okay? They're like my favorite flowers. So, some of my favorite flowers. It's... I'm always... My top 3 are in no particular order, at least at the moment. I feel like it changes every once in a while, but hydrangeas, roses, and tulips. Those 3 are my top 3, but it's hard to really put them in ranking at the moment. Probably because everything is dying outside and it's dark and lifeless, so any type of flower right now is just big happiness for me. So no ranking, just be alive, please. That's all I want. We should probably... Yeah, we need to try to get like a little bit more back to the ocean. I keep thinking we don't have feather falling and every little fall is about to kill us. If you just heard that, that was the dog, by the way. You know, the dog that's supposed to be like probably 10 years old and still just slams onto the ground instead of, you know, using her nice soft blanket or slowly laying on the ground, or like how most dogs do it, like first you sit and then you slide away your front paws. No, she stands and a millisecond later she just slams onto the ground. This dog, I don't understand. Anyway, stay hydrated, kids. I'm not even drinking right now because my throat is dry. I'm drinking because I really love this. Like, peach juice is just, or like peach nectar, just top tier. And of course I have my poutine cup again because that is really great for recording because I don't need to constantly unscrew and, you know, deal with bottles. And if I would leave it open, I'd be too worried about me being too clumsy and just kicking over the bottle on accident. Same with glasses. So cups are the thing. Especially, you know, now I'm talking and not drinking. Well, this Shane cup, I don't know if I mentioned this the first time I talked about it, has like, the top is like shaped like in soft ice cream cone, you know, like, you know, those really, please don't crash. Yeah, it's like this soft ice cream thingy. And, oh god, one thing that I really miss about being non-vegan is, you know, just like this really fluffy soft ice cream stuff. Regrets, kids, regrets. But occasionally, yeah, of course. Occasionally, some stores, usually only limited though, have... Dude, the way I put sentences together today, I don't even know how and why I do it the way I do right now. I know it wasn't a lag, it was just me being stupid, okay? Occasionally you find really good vegan ice cream. Usually limited, but occasionally there is like really good stuff there. Like, Lidl, that's how you pronounce it, by the way, it's not little. The first time I heard that, my German brain just went, the heck you talking about? But then I saw the store sign and I was like, oh, you mean Lidl? Okay then. What was I talking about? Oh, they had this limited ice cream 2 times actually in the summer with like blueberry, which was nice because I don't think I've ever seen like vegan blueberry ice cream before. And then one that I absolutely adored, which was the stracciatella one, amazing. And then one that probably only the people that are what's the word? That know about German cakes, but they had a Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte ice cream. Like basically this really nice cake, but in ice cream form, and it was really good. Okay, we have a bunch of clay. So we need a little bit less than 4 stacks, so that is what we will be putting in here real quick. Or was it a little bit less than 4 stacks? I wrote it down in my nice little notebook here. Yeah, 4 stacks with clay, okay. So we have that. I want to put the 28 clay into the Decocraft table, since if you look at that, could be looking better, could still be looking better, but that 1 stack I just want to keep. Put that away, and we... Oh, dude, my nose is itching right now. And I am just struggling to walk through yours. I want to look at this again. This reading nook, lovely, love it. Greatest thing I've ever made. Not ever made, but in a long time. Okay, it's just, you know, one day when I'm grown up. I say this as someone who turns 21. Oh my god, 21 next year. When I'm grown up, I want to have like a really cozy little reading nook somewhere, ideally with like a whole home library. You know, as if I don't already want like a room for the million other hobbies I have. It's just imagine I could have a whole mansion just for my hobbies, okay? But then like a nice little home library, and then you have like a little corner there, at like a window into, you know, with a really nice view, and then you can just cuddle in there, and it's like probably ideally some like really big sofa or something with like lots of pillows and blankets, and you can just sit there and read. Oh. One day, I believe. You just, you know, you just need to have the hopes of it working out, kids. So you don't cry. Not because then it's going to work, just so you don't cry. What's all this stuff? Okay, a little bit of marble and some other stones. that was not it. Nice, I think, was there as well. What, didn't we just... Yeah, okay, that worked. That, and gravel. And then we just have oak planks and a little bit of wool. And with that we have survived putting away all the stuff that we've gathered. Okay. No, I wanted light gray. Were they like any extra back? No. Pearl Achillia. I don't know how to pronounce that, but now I know the way it looks. We'll do a kind of little cheaty thing. One day we'll build like a whole flower field where we can do this and let them stay there for a little bit, and then we can like harvest the flowers. You know, take cuttings or something to make it less cheaty. Because now it's gonna feel cheaty. I don't like doing this, but come on, I want to do it. So, thing is, with the Plant Mega Pack flowers, we had one a little bit ago. Sometimes they drop twice, so this is just what I do whenever I need dye or some flowers. Yeah, okay, this should... Nah, we're gonna do half a stack, because we don't really have light grey wool anyway. I hate doing this! Like, I really want like a nice little field, and then we'll just put our flowers there, go away for a few episodes, and then after a little bit we'll just eat the field and, you know, have a few more flowers than we did before. And that's gonna do it. That's gonna do the trick, okay? But otherwise, I don't like doing it. Okay, we still have... Okay, we still have almost 3 stacks of wool. That's really good. And oh god, we should also sleep real quick. I mean, we have everything at spawn to get back here, but still. You're only gonna do it once the sun starts to rise, okay? Okay, that was actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. Thought we would have to wait for like 5 more years, because that is what it's usually seeming like whenever we want to sleep. Okay, so now, with our carpenter's blocks, we are able to do this. This is a little bit tricky here. Yeah, you can also do the sides, by the way. I was hoping we wouldn't mess up and wouldn't need the hammer. But apparently we do. Okay, just yeet it across the room. Not a problem. I don't want to have to... I think we need to do this. Can we then still place it? We should be able to... Okay, this looks a little bit interesting. Let's just imagine. It's just a little stick. It's just a pole with a lamp on it, okay? That's what it is. We also need to remove this probably, just to make it look a little bit better. I struggle. I'm old. You see, this looks so much better when you can actually put the carpet underneath there, which is why the carpenter's blocks are just like... chef's kiss, really. Whoever woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna make the carpenter's mod. Actual angel. Literally. I think this is decent. I mean, obviously we could do it like this, so we have like a little edge, but honestly I just feel like this gives more of, you know, carpet vibes, as in... You know what I mean? Because carpets aren't usually in such weird shapes. Now with the bookshelf over here, that's just dust. You know how sometimes, at least this is the case for me, the bottom shelf in your bookshelves just gets a bunch of dust like thrown up in there from, you know, walking around, and then you have like, you know what, it just tends to have a little bit more dust than the upper layers. This is dust. This looks like my bookshelf, to be honest. legit. Seems very, very legit. But look at this now. I love it. Looks amazing. Very happy with it. Okay, then we have our wool back. And we didn't even end up with much extra stuff here. Okay. Why do we need to eat again? What? Where do all these burgers go? And the fries and the smoothies? Hello? Oh god, I sat on my legs for like pretty much the past 40 minutes and I just, you know, put them down for the first time and I'm just like feeling the blood flow through my legs. At least that's what it seems like right now. Now technically I would like to add carpets of everything, if I'm being honest. This was like, come on, we can do it with lapis. I like it when things are starting to be completed. And with the extra clay that we gathered, we can also, you know, get in some stained clay. Dude, that coming up with that word was just the biggest struggle of my life. Like, how does language work? What is language? How do you speak? I don't know. Do you think I'd be doing this if I would know how to talk? A little bit of pink, a little bit of magenta, a little bit of yellow. Blanket, yes. Little blanket, and another little blanket, and more blankets. Blanket, blanket, blanket. Oh, okay, we have like full, empty, full, empty, full, empty, full, 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 empty, empty, full, 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 full. Okay, this is wonderful. How is this? Is this almost done? But honestly, I am kind of considering to go to bed. I have to be honest here. I'm tired and I don't want to end up like a mess again, because that is what happens, as we all know. Is there like anything that we can still do? Wait, I want to see if do we have burlap in the storage? Like a lot of it? Or did we really use up pretty much everything we had? Yeah. So much to that. Wait. One thing that I do want to check though is... No, we also don't really have bundle jute in there. Okay. So that means I need to farm some ferns soonish. Do we not have any hidden stuff here? Nothing hidden away? Well, okay. That means we might have a little bit of AFKing. Farm's probably also full again, so it's gonna pay out, I think. But yeah, that was this little bit of productive gathering stuff to really get started on the lighthouse, and I hope it's gonna look good over there. It's gonna look weird at first, definitely, but we'll get there. We will get there. And we'll get used to it, just like with everything else, you know? And then I also, after that, will be working on some more cabins, probably, because I just really want to have somewhat more of a rough completion of the whole project. And then we'll get to the little details. No, that made me stuck there. But oh, this looks so cozy. We just need to fill up that bookshelf and then everything is going to look really cute, I think. Except for the lamp. Wait, there's like, do you see this one pixel of the lamp sticking out there because it's not standing straight? Lovely. But yeah, thanks to everyone who has watched this little mess. Look at ourselves in the mirror here. Aren't we beautiful? I'm really happy with how this house is actually coming along. Like, we're getting there, kids. And we just need like a few more little things to put here on the table and everywhere and make this look less bad. But anyway, I love you, kids. Thank you for being here. Take your meds if you have to. I have not taken my meds today. It is 4 AM. I will now take them like 8 hours too late. We love that. I love you, thanks for being here. Take care of yourself, please stay hydrated, like I said. And yeah. Thanks for sticking through this really messy Let's Play. And this is going to end up being something great. Trust me. Especially in the next episodes. I've been so hyped lately to record and just do stuff, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now, or like in a little bit. I love you again. Thanks for being here, and goodbye.